Hello guys, welcome back to our tier list. Today we are going to be power scaling some season 3 characters based on their skill. So let's start off with Bert.
Bert unfortunately has no scaling whatsoever, but he is able to kind of withstand a feat which is calculated to be at 32 kilojoules when a Hawk threw him at the window. But he's unfortunately no scaling, and yeah, he's pretty much one of the worst fighters. Base Miguel was able to kind of fight not relative, but kind of defend himself against a suppressed killer, which is better than anything that Bert unfortunately did.
So just so you're wondering, this is base Miguel, meaning just Miguel before he got his reserve time. This is reserve of Miguel. And unfortunately the problem with base Miguel is he does have more skill than season 2 Miguel, because he has all the skills and techniques he had in season 2. He can just not use it due to his physical condition. However, he also has a drum technique, which is a technique that even someone like Chosen could not counter in critical 2, and this is also what Carter could not counter. So he's better in skill, and also Reserve and Miguel is better physically because he was able to do flips, which something that season 2 Miguel shown not to.
And he was said to be the best fighter in season 3.
However, we will get to that. This is Reserve and Miguel. Base Miguel unfortunately is miles worse than Reserve and Miguel, but he's still better than people like Mikey or people who are relative to Mikey.
Alright, now we have Robbie. Robbie is one of the good fighters. Yeah, he's an A tier. Unfortunately, there's no scaling. Yeah, that's just. We have Bobby. Bobby is able to flip, sweep. I think I'm not sure which episode that was, but he was able to sweep the leg of and drunk Johnny. But he's in students. No, he's an adult, and adults are above students, anyways. So
adults have consistently shown to be miles above any student. Even Russell Johnny, even though he
should. Yeah, well, yeah.
He did strike against students. However, he was able to gain the upper hand eventually.
Yeah, and Bobby is unfortunately the worst fighter because there's almost no scaling. Chris is in C tier. The reason for this is because he does much better than Base Miguel. He's able to pretty much block Tori's punches, and Tori's above color. So anyways, he has better.
Meaning he has scaling to a character who shows better feats than someone who Miguel fought.
Unfortunately, he has almost no skill. He has gained to Bobby, but he's rusty and drunk, and we know that Rusty Johnny is pretty not good because because mid season 1 Miguel is able to pretty much destroy the gang. The gang was able, I think, to hit this Johnny 3 times. Tori is in B tier. She's better than Chris because she's able to defeat him, and she's not actually she's not better than Hawk, because I mean, like, if you look, he was always talking to Kreese, and Kreese was actually referring more to Hawk, not to Tori. Injured Kreese is also a pretty good character. He's above Bobby because he's scaling. He pretty much beats base season 3 Daniel, so yeah.
Also, what makes his feat more impressive is an injured Kreese, a really injured Kreese, someone who got beat up by an enraged Johnny, was able to outpace a base Daniel much faster than base Chosen did, and actually Chosen eventually had to rely on the pressure points, which Kreese did not know.
Anyways, now we have Hawk. I know this is controversial, but let me explain why Hawk is above Robbie. Although he did lose against Sam in a 2v1 with Doug, but that was mid-season. I'm comparing the fighters at their peaks and end season, and he was actually stated to be above Robbie by Kreese referred to him as Robbie has extra strength. Not only that, but if we look at season 4, he has better AP feats.
So actually, Hawk has better AP feats than Robbie in season 3. First of all, he was able to throw a bird through a window which was calculated to be at roughly 32 kilojoules, and he was able to flip Duck. And actually, not only did he flip Duck, he also kicked his friend away quite far actually. And not only did he flip Duck and absolutely destroy Duck, you can see in the background, Duck is lying around there. His ribs are hurting. He probably broke some of his ribs, and he also destroyed the glass table. This feed was calculated to be around 28 kilojoules, which is better than any feed anyone does, including Robbie. And we are talking about not lifting strength. This is AP, meaning when you throw a punch or a kick, how much damage you can do.
Also, I know we know that Robbie did improve in strength and rapidity, but he didn't pretty much improve in skill, because even if we do give him a benefit, Robbie has better AP, has better strength, better rapidity. I know, because he's able to withstand Sean's punches. He isn't able to even hit Hawk, because in season 4 he has better skill. Because in season 4 we can clearly see that Danny tells Hawk to use his Cobra Kai offense. And after that, he completely stopped.
You can see Robbie is having a really hard time defending against Hawk's attacks, and Robbie cannot even touch Hawk here.
And yeah, that's just showing that he has better skill. And anyways, Tori's able to pretty much hurt Robbie, and Doug is able to one-shot Jason's relative to Tori. So anyways. So AP wise, Hawk has just better AP and skill.
And he does have better skill. Not only that, Hawk is faster in combat speed.
If you want to give the benefit of the doubt when Chris said that he's not what his Cobra can be looking for, you could argue that, but the statement gets debunked by the feat that we have just shown. Also, we have also a statement where Chris said that he's at extra strength, so this supports also our claim.
Not only that, you cannot use Chris as a reliable source, because it's shown multiple times in the series. Chris even confirms this in season 4 himself, that he favored Johnny as a student, and Johnny is his weakness.
Alright, now we have peak season 3 Chris.
Now peak season 3 Chris is obviously above his injured version, and he was able to fight on par with an enraged Johnny, and he landed multiple attacks on Johnny and even defended against some of his attacks. And he was able to put up a fight against Johnny. This is what we have to keep in mind.
Alright, now P I think is mid-season, but I think he has no scaling, to be honest. This is base. Let me explain why injured Chris is actually above. Injured Chris was able to pretty much destroy Danny, but Danny had to rely on his pressure point stats when Danny is way higher than Chris. Sorry for the waiting. Tori in season 2 has unfortunately no scaling. So does mid-season arcade fight. Yeah.
Now we have this is pressure points chosen. Well, we have to keep in mind that pressure points chosen was able to gain the upper hand on Daniel, even though he did not know the pressure points. And the pressure points chosen is definitely above Chris, because Chris was able to outpace base Daniel faster than base chosen did. That is true. However, it is shown multiple times with Daniel that John Chris does not know how to counter the pressure points, and even though peak Chris is above a base chosen, because in his injured state he was able to outpace Danny faster than base chosen did. With the pressure points, chosen should be able to defeat peak Chris, because Chris does not know how to counter the pressure points. So by that logic, a pressure. If this was base chosen, he would be below even injured crease, but this is chosen with the pressure points meaning peak chosen, so he is above crease just because of the pressure points. If he did not know the pressure points, he would be below crease. However, since he knows the pressure points and crease cannot counter the pressure points, he's above.
Anyways, now we have a character who has almost no skating, so anyways, yeah. I'm not sure that, but I think he was relative with Mikey, and Miguel was able to pretty much destroy Mikey, so that's why Miguel skates above. Rickenberger, funny enough, skates above Tori. The reason for this is because he's able to pretty much one-shot him, and Tori was actually struggling a lot with a background character who was Jason, and we see in one clip that Duck was able to pretty much one-shot him, but I'm not sure where the clip is right now. I'm not sure right now, but somewhere. Yeah. Anyways, now we have untrained Kyler, and funny enough, untrained Kyler is above. In detail, the reason for this is he was able to pretty much defeat Mitch. This is end season Robbie, but however he did learn, he didn't improve in AP and durability, but he did learn Cobra Kai. But like Hawk knows Cobra Kai, he would just counter his attacks, so it will just become again the same season 2 Robbie against season 3 Hawk. Pete Kyler was toying with Miguel, like you can see in background, he was pretty much just destroying him. Like pretty much just, yeah, like you can, there. Like somewhere here, you can pretty much see, he was just destroying him. That's absolutely destroying him.
Not good for Miguel.
And as I've already claimed, Doug pretty much one-shots Jason. I think it was like Paul was actually fighting Jason on par, and that's why he was able to and he pretty much one-shots him, and Sam is kind of ready to Jason, but anyways. This Resolve at Miguel was stated to be the best fighter in season 3 at Team Fighter. That's why he's an 8 tier. We have Mitch. Mitch is under untrained Kyler. The reason for this is because he pretty much gets destroyed by Kyler. Although he did land one kick, but that was just Kyler being
he caught Kyler off guard. It was a surprise tag, so it doesn't count.
Anyways, Sean's relative with Robbie, but he should be below Robbie beats him. Nate did beat Bird in season 2, so we should just assume that they have no skin. And Mike is under Mitch because they were fighting relative. I think like you can see a shot with Mitch getting the upper hand in the house fight.
But the thing is, he was able to press Mitch.
Yeah, you're right here. You can see that right here. He was able to press, but Mitch was getting better attacks on.
Mitch did win at the end, so
Tori, and she should be better than her. I don't know, like.
This is, I think, base.
And there is something which Sam was balanced. She's only unbalanced when she sees Tori. So using the argument, she was at her peak while fighting. Unfortunately, has no scaling. And now we have peak Johnny, who is better than Chosen.
The reason for this is, first of all, in season 4 it was shown that Johnny has to counter the pressure points, make him actually the only character who ever countered the pressure points, as even Daniel did not, he couldn't think of any counter against it, but Johnny immediately knew how to counter it. And secondly, his Rage Amp would just give him the upper hand against Chosen. This would basically just be Rage Amp Johnny versus base Chosen, and since Chosen's best technique is a pressure points, and Johnny is able to counter that, Chosen does not have anything that could.
Now we have Daniel, and Daniel should be above because he pretty much necked the crease.
Only with the pressure points. And if you're wondering why Daniel is above Chosen, since both of them know the pressure points now, this just becomes base to base, and we already saw that base Chosen is above base Daniel.
We have Paul. Paul is able to press Sam, but is still one tier under and then we have he has no skating.
Actually, Sam
And then
spins
we
him around and throws him into a wall.
Yeah, you
So,
can
yeah.
clearly see that in the house fight. I'm not sure, but let me show. Yeah, he's
This
good.
fight ends really bad for Paul.
Anyways, now we have Jason. I think in one background you can see them fighting on Paul as well. So that's why, yeah. No scaling, and unfortunately no scaling. So
Well, this was our tier list for the season 3 fighters. We hope you enjoyed it. And if you disagree with any of our takes or have different opinions, please be respectful. And you can debate us on our Discord. Yeah. Until next time.